How you doing? Good? Good. Good, that's good to hear. This is weird. So, I've never done this, but I've got a little bit of a story to tell because it's a good one. Okay. So, the other day, like 2 weeks ago, I think two weeks ago, I was, minding my own business, doing nothing like always, and I got invited to a friend's house. I've been there a million times before. This is nothing out of the ordinary, but I was like, sure, let's go see other people. So I go over there with all my roommates and stuff, and they are all sitting at a table with frickin' 7 candles lit. Why this many? Why this many candles? I don't know if I ever got a for sure answer on that. Anyways, there were 7 candles lit at the middle of this table. So, me being curious, I'm like, I gotta dip my fingers in the wax, You dip your fingers in the wax, and you got the little molds and stuff that you can take off, and it makes your finger all soft and stuff. Sometimes it's really hot, and it's just a poor decision to start with. Then I after dipping my fingers in the wax and getting them all smooth and soft, I decide it's about darn time to smell these candles, because you don't want to just trust the label on the outside. You don't want to just look at it and be like, I'm sure that's Seaside Resort or Autumn Beauty. You gotta give it a whiff. You gotta give it the old you just gotta give it a good smell. You gotta give it a good smell. So there's just too much going on in the room with all the candles. I couldn't just smell one. I couldn't just grab it and, just sitting there and just take in all the candles at the same time. It's too much. It's way too much. So I decided to grab one. It was red, I remember. I don't think it had a label on it. I don't think. But it was red. And it had been burning for a little bit because there was about that much liquid wax in there. So I take it and I grab it and I bring it up close to the nasal region. Okay, let me step back for a second. I am 21 years old. This is not my first time around a candle. There were many gifts in my life that I gave to people that were candles. They would show off to me, and I'd smell it, be a friendly gesture, and we'd move on with our day. I say this to let you know that I am no candle amateur, but what I'm about to tell you would suggest so. I take this candle, and instead of the wafting the smell up to your nose, so you don't have to get too close to the hot flame, I just go right in. I just take the candle and just bring it right up here, right up next to my nose, and didn't really expect anything to happen, but I put it right up to my nose, wicks right here, and I go. Within about a second, I realized the fault in my doing. I kid you not. My nose hair. And there's not much of it. I'm not some old man with, a lot of nose hair coming out or anything like that. I see a small glowing light come from my nostril. A nose hair combusted inside of my nose, causing a small beam of light to shoot from my nose. And I didn't really know what to do. My nose caught on fire for just a split second. Why? When does that happen? I've smelled candles before. Why did I decide to stick the flame into my nose this time for my 2 nose hairs to combust? I I don't know. I kind of freaked out and then proceeded to let everyone know that I was okay and what happened. I don't know that anyone else really saw it. I think one other person saw it. And I'm glad they got to share that moment with me, because I could have died. One moment I'm sniffing a candle, the next moment I'm on fire, you know? I guess that's about it. That's about all I have to tell you. The rest of the day, my nose kind of hurt, and I had the constant smell of burnt hair right here, which, that was delightful. But if I were to give you any advice, if you take... Listen here. Okay, so... What you want to do, if you want to smell the candle, you take it, you put it right here, about, give yourself 6 inches or so. And then you just waft it to your nose. Bring the smell to your nose. Don't literally shove your nose inside of it unless you want a fiery surprise. That was stupid. That was so stupid. A fiery surprise. What am I doing? Don't catch your nose hairs on fire. Morally so.